Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Unto us like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. I'm going to make this a quick show to the Spirit. I'm going to go through First Kings. Second Kings. The 6th chapter. Down to the 19th verse probably. And pretty much this chapter, which is a major chapter of our faith, and this chapter also shows the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You know, I'll consider this like a major act of the Lord, okay, that took place. And this chapter has so many different variables of greatness that, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, if you have a spirit of doubt, sometimes you got to go read the scriptures. Matter of fact, Romans. Hold on, I haven't read this in a while. Is it 15 and 16 or something like that? No, 16. You know what? I gotta type it in. I haven't read this in a while, so. I was wondering, waiting for Romans 15 and 4, Salakia. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. So we in this, you know, since I did a show of the angel that came by LA camp, and Spirit still heavy on me, and that's the scripture that popped in mind, which I was going to bring out, but it was just not, you know, just one account, and several accounts in that particular chapter, and that's a faith booster, okay? It's truly a strong faith booster. So let me get into it real quick. Second King, 6th chapter. Make sure. Alright, I'm gonna start at 8. This is the point. 8 on down. 2 Kings 6 and 8. Then the king of Syria warred against Israel. So when you go into the history, Israel and Judah, okay, were split. So Syria went to war with Israel, but then you go to war with Judah, which is Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Alright, scripture sometimes calls it Jerusalem. And took counsel with his servants, saying, in such and such a place shall be my camp. So they made plans. Alright, they made major plans. Matter of fact, get that. Let me use this real quick. For some odd reason, I know it's Ecclesiastes 5th chapter. Okay. Let's type in bird. Ecclesiastes. Oh, sorry, it's not bird. Wow. wings. Right. Ecclesiastes 10:20. Curse not the king, no, not in thy thought. Curse not the rich in thy bedchamber, for a bird of the air shall carry the voice. That which have wings shall tell the matter. All right. Scripture says, there it is too. Proverbs 20. No, I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. Eyes. Real quick. Prove a point. I know it's in Proverbs. What I'm thinking about. Proverbs 15? Nah. Well, that's true too. Proverbs 34:15. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cries. That's another one. The one I'm thinking of. It's gonna come up. Salakia. Yeah, I was right. Proverbs 15:3 says the eyes of the Lord are upon every place, beholding the evil and the good. Who are the eyes of the Lord? The angels. Scripture says in Sirach, the angels, the eyes of the Lord is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. So the angels are watching. So going back to this real quick, it says 2 Kings 6:8. The king of Syria warred against Israel and took counsel with his servants, saying, in such and such a place shall be my camp. And the man of the Most High sent unto the king of Israel, saying, beware that thou pass not such a place, for to the Syrians are come down. So how did it? It's gonna says, and the king of Israel sent to the place which the man of the Most High told him and warned him of, and saved himself there, not once nor twice. Therefore the heart of the king of Syria was sore troubled with this thing. And he called his servants and said unto them, will ye not show me which of you is of the king of Israel? And one of his servants said, none, my lord. So he thought it was a spy amongst them. Like, how did he know what was going to happen? Like, how did we, this was a deep, dark thing. All right. What proves also that for the elites, they could do things in the dark, but the scripture says, I believe in Psalms, that the eyes of the Lord, or Job, is bright in the darkness. So whatever a man counsel, he comes in his mind, or comes with his thing, this new world order, the Lord knows exactly what you're going to do. And then the scripture says what? He shall give what? Not Proverbs. Amos 3:7. It says, surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing but revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets. So that proves that Elisha was a servant of the Lord. And that proves that anybody that the Lord deals with, he's going to give them an inside scoop. All right? He's going to give them the inside scoop, give them the warning, give them everything that they need to move forward. Okay? Who's plotting against you? Don't go down this route. They're trying to get you. That's how the Lord gets down. It says in Job 33:15 that the Lord put man's instructions in their dream. All right. So basically, the Lord instructs you what to do, where not to go, so you won't be destroyed. It says, but Elisha, the prophet, that is in Israel telleth the king of Israel the words that thou speakest in thy chamber. He said, go and spy where he is, that I may send and fetch him. And it was told him, saying, behold, he is at Dothan. Therefore sent he thither horses, chariots, a great host, and they came by night and compassed the city about. So from one man, from one individual, a whole entire army of men, a fierce army at that moment, at that time, from one individual, showing the power of the Lord, man. It says, and when the servant of the Most High, when the servant of the man of the Most High was risen early and go forth, behold, and hosts compassed the city, both horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, alas, my master, how shall we do? Which he asked a valid point, like how are we going to get out of this situation? Because they were surrounded by men. Okay? And there's many accounts where Israel or Israelites, okay, was surrounded by the enemy. And this is what he says. And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. So 2 men against a whole entire army? No. Those 2 men were highly special in the sight of the Lord. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened his eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. So Elisha had a invisible army, which what? The angels of the Lord. Okay, now the scriptures goes into Psalms 34:7. It says, the angel of the Lord campeth round about them that fear him, and deliver them. So the angels of the Lord is surrounding us. Okay? It's not one. It could be a plethora. It could be a legion. A legion, when you go into the Roman thing, a legion could hold up to 7,000 foot soldiers. Alright? I forgot how many horsemen. You got cavalier, which is horsemen. You got foot soldiers. So one brother can have a plethora, an army of angels to protect them. And it says, going back to 2 Kings 6:17, which is a faith booster. Alright, which is a great faith booster. Eyes, they don't see it. You know, they don't see it. Sometimes you may feel it, but power emanates with brothers. And when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto the Lord and said, It says, smite this people, I pray thee, with blindness, and smote them with blindness according to the word of Elisha. Now, why is this important? So not only is he saying he's surrounded by the presence of the Lord, that the enemies of the Lord completely blinded in a whole army. Now, here's a key point. And Elisha said unto them, this is not where, neither is this the city. Follow me, and I will bring you to the man whom you seek. But he led them to Samaria. So they looking for Elisha. So that shows you, even when the FBI, CIA, whoever alphabet people that's in power, when they come after you through the Spirit of the Lord, that the Lord can blind these people. They can have your everything, all your information, who you are, your body type, everything. They could be right in your presence. If the Lord deems it, they could be right in your presence and you can mislead them to do whatever. Alright? Nah, he's down this block. Nah, he went down this way. I'll lead you to that. Right? And it came to pass when they were come into Samaria that Elisha said, Lord, open their eyes of these men, that they may see. And the Lord opened their eyes. And they saw, and behold, they were in the midst of Samaria. So he, you said, the Lord hypnotized them. He blinded them. He changed their perspective. A whole entire army of men. That means individual men all saw the same thing, believed the same thing. They all followed. It is like he blinded the leader, because it would have said that. A whole entire army. Okay? A whole entire army of men. There was a film called Frailty, something like that. Came out in, I believe, in the 90s with Matthew Conaughey, something like that. And it was a dope, at the time, it was a dope film. And he was a man that was raised up by his father. His father, I forgot who the father, he's a famous actor too. And the father said that he was touched by the Most High, and that he could see demons. And his whole thing was, demons possess people, and then he goes out and slay the demons. He was literally killing the demons. So one son believed and another son didn't believe. So make a long story short, at the end of the film, when he was going after a particular man, that the guy said the cameras was on you, your fingerprints and all that. And he said he wasn't worrying about it. So when after he got the guy who he was supposed to get, he when they went back into the surveillance camera to find him, every time that he walked into the scene, the camera fizzled out, like it covered his face. They couldn't get no fingerprints, no nothing. You know, the people that was in the office, it was like, he looked like this, he looked like that. So nothing was consistent. So I just it was a good film, that part, especially that part, to show you that if the Lord wants to blind the enemy, the scripture says what? Our enemy shall come as a flood, right? It says, Revelations 12:12, it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil shall come down having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have a short time. So when Esau comes down hard on us, all right, with the intent of murder in his mind, the outcome may not be the way we may think it's going to turn out, basically. All right. Isaiah 59. Oh, that's what I forgot. And 16. Sorry. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord in the west. We are in the western hemisphere. How are they going to fear the name of the Lord? Because he acts the divine intervention that the Lord is going to show. All right. The Lord is about to show his power in the shores of America. And the only people that's going to understand that power, that's going to name it, is his elect. All right. His glory from the rising of the sun, which is the east, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. Then he sent forth an army to get one man. All right. A whole army to get against one man. So that's the enemy coming in as a flood. Right? The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him, So when you go to the word standard, it's not nawas, to escape, to flee, escape. So we're going to have the ability to escape tight situations. We're going to have the ability to get out of certain dire situations. Somehow, some way, the Lord can make your face look like somebody else. You may sound like somebody different. You could be the same person. I'm looking for such and such. Have you seen him? No. I believe he's over there, and this guy to the third, and mislead them. So the Lord's going to show his power through his elect. All right? That's what the scripture says real quick. I like this. Matter of fact, it says to flee, escape, to take flight. So brother is going to have spiritual powers. All right? To fly. Superman. Depart, disappear. Depart, disappear. And you know, shoot, brother's going to have powers to teleport. Great power is going to be seen in the near future. All right? Great power is going to be seen. The Lord said that everything that he did, his disciples, meaning us, shall do greater. All right? We're going to have the ability to escape tight situations. We got to believe that, because these are the facts. This is the God honest truth. It says to fly, to attack on horseback, to drive out, to take flight. Keep saying taking flight, hide. When you read down, it says to cause it to disappear, hide. That's what the scripture says. I quoted in the last. They that dwell with the Most High shall dwell in the secrets of the Most High. Roughly paraphrasing. Man, if I can just get it again, I love it. Psalms 91 and 1. It says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So the Lord is going to hide us from everybody. All right? This Bible is hidden in the plain sight in the world. I'm going to get that one. Isaiah 49. The whole time when nobody thought it was nobodies. You know? The same time when danger is coming. Isaiah 49 and 2 says, He have made my mouth like a sharp sword. Matter of fact, I can read up. Isaiah 49 and 1. Listen, O isles, unto me, hearken, ye people from far. The Lord hath called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother. He hath made mention of my name. So the Lord named us. All right, he surnamed us. Yes, there's a name we bestowed on the earth, and then when we come into the truth, we're renamed with a spiritual path. So, but sometimes the name that we was given, kind of reflect who we are in the spirit. All right, but overall, the Lord put that thought in our parents' mind to name us certain things, and He put that thought into elder brothers to give us our true names. He hath made my mouth like a sharp sword, in the shadow of his hand have he hid me. All right, so the Lord is going to hide us in plain sight. That's spiritual powers. And made me a polished shaft, and his quiver he have hid me. So the Lord hid us in the world. He's going to hide us when danger comes in plain sight. So we're dealing with a power that has great ability. The Lord didn't use no Project Blue Beam. The Lord didn't poison everybody, put fluoride in or some certain type of water system. When you watch what was it called? Damn, Invincible. They put something in the water where you can't see things in plain sight. Nah, the Lord truly blinded these fools, and out of the mercies of that prophet, it's like when you read up Second Kings about Elisha bringing fire down. All right, is at a point the Lord will allow a prophet to do damage to people as see he fit. All right, that's the power of the Lord. So the Lord's gonna hide us. I always gotta bring this on. Nahum 1:7. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble. He knoweth them that trust in him. Because it's all about the trust in the Lord. If we trust in him, he's gonna hide us from our enemies. All right. How many people that want to harm us, but they can't do it because what? The Lord is there. And when they think they're gonna harm us, or they moving forward to harm us, the Lord can take them away. That's why it says, not to fear a man that dies. Oh, this is Isaiah 51. All right. We're not supposed to fear man. We're supposed to fear the Lord. Yahushua said it the best. He said, fear, not to fear man that could kill flesh. Kill the flesh, but fear him that could kill us flesh and soul. It says, as Isaiah 50. Maybe it's not 51. I know it's in the 50th chapter. Oh yeah, there it is. Isaiah 51:1-12. I, even I am he that comfort you. Who art thou that shouldest be afraid of man that shall die, and of the Son of Man which shall be made as grass? So if the Lord is there to comfort us, to guide us, to protect us, who are we to fear any of these people? You know, there's a saying in the world, it's I fear no one, I fear no man, right? That could die. That is true. But you fear the one that can kill body and soul. So if the Lord wants these devils to come down hard on us, they'll come. If they don't want them to come down hard on us, they ain't gonna do nothing. They can't do nothing without the permission of the Lord. Mark 9:1. It says, and he said unto them, verily, verily I say unto you, that there be some of them that stand here which shall not taste of death till they have seen the kingdom of the Most High come with power. So some brothers are not going to see death, period. All right, be guided the whole route. So that was something real quick through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that I want to emphasize the power of the Lord. The Lord blinded the army. The Lord showed his power to his servants, like, look, I'm with you. Don't fear none of them. All right. How much more now when things are about to get heated, when you have the MOTB, when you have societal pressure, everything that we go through, we go through it because of the fact is the Lord is testing us. All right. And the Lord's going to deliver us in the same. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.